Good morning, you beautiful people. I hope you guys are having a wonderful day today. Today, I want to go over something really controversial. Beautiful people, if you struggle to stay alive, if you struggle to string together kill streaks, and you struggle to keep up with the absolutely mind-blowingly fast-paced action of Infinite Warfare, I am giving you permission to camp. I know, it sounds really horrible, doesn't it? Camping is just so bad, right? Hear me out. This game is so frantic and fast-paced that the skill in Call of Duty, at least the skill that used to be in Call of Duty, appears to be gone or going. Map knowledge, spawn knowledge, clever route running, it's something that's difficult to do with the incredibly fast-paced action here of Infinite Warfare. It happens so quickly. The maps are so small and so simple that you're usually always running up against at least one or two different people at a time, if not 3 or 4. And in Call of Duty, I guess really any first-person shooter, the role of running around and moving is to position yourself in the correct place, in a position of advantage, as well as finding traffic. However, when the maps are so small, when the game is so fast-paced, why try to find more traffic when it's already coming at you so freaking quickly? Why not just wait for them to come to you and play the game on your terms? And that's exactly what I do in this game of Genesis Kill Confirmed right here. Everyone else is running around. Everyone else is moving. Everyone else will at some point or another run into your line of sight. So what I did specifically right here in this game is I found a position of advantage, ironically, in the middle of the map, kind of outside this building, outside the dome area up on these staircases, and I just waited for people. They would spawn in the building and they would run out into one of the head glitches over here to my right or to my left, and I would just shoot them. I would take them by surprise. I have a silencer on my gun, I have ghosts so they're not chasing the red dots on the mini-map, and it worked out really well. Now there are a couple issues with this. The first and main issue is that it can be very boring. It can be very boring at times because your teammates could be either really good or really bad, and they could wind up taking all of your kills, or they could wind up not taking any kills and you can get overwhelmed. But that's kind of how Call of Duty is sometimes. The second issue, the main issue, is obviously you're camping, and oh, how terrible and awful of a human being does that, right? But if you watch the gameplay, yes, I'm kind of in this one position favorably, but I do move around. I do kind of turn back when I see the spawns flip. I do kind of edge and kind of slice the pie with my gun and all that sort of good stuff. I even collect tags. Yes, it's for the score streaks, but hey, that's still collecting tags. I'm not afraid to leave the spot, but I do recognize that the spot is a position of advantage. It's a piece of cover, which is really good for gunfights when you have cover. It's kind of a fundamental of a first-person shooter. In this gameplay, I honestly wouldn't consider myself camping, more so just controlling this one piece of the map. And I will say my teammates have a huge part in this victory. They are absolutely fire. But as you'll see, I do pick up my Warden, I do pick up my Scorchers, even Scorchers for a second time when the spawns flip, and I do leave this spot to go take care of the enemies where they're spawning. But there's one thing that I just have to say specifically in this video. Play the way you want to play. Don't feel obligated to run around like a chicken with your head cut off just because you think that's what the community wants you to do. Don't give up your intelligence. Don't give up what you know to be true in a Call of Duty game just because you feel like the community or your lobby members or people on your team or the enemy team are going to be mad at you. Who cares? Now there are some beautiful people, there are some of you beautiful people who will find this sort of gameplay and game style boring, which is perfectly fine. And I may get some hate comments in the comment section below. Of course, that's kind of standard. And I may receive a camper Xbox Live message or whatever. However, I don't care. I got my kill streaks. We won the game. I got a lot of good lives. I got a good KD. I had fun, and ultimately, isn't that what matters? And so if that's the way I want to have fun in this Call of Duty, then by all means, I am going to do it. So anyway, that's all I have time for today. A little bombshell for you beautiful people. This game is starting to grow on me, but that is all I have time for today. Thank you guys so much for watching, and until the next absolutely beautiful Call of Duty morning, I'll catch up with you guys later. And as always, stay beautiful.
Good job. Report to command for debrief.